Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us today to learn a little bit more about Fullscript's new exciting release, One Platform. We have recently added wholesale to our direct-to-patient model, which allows you to live in one space and access everything that you need and support your practice. In even more exciting news, I'm joined by Dr. Jolene Brighten, who's going to let us graciously use her account to do a walkthrough and answer any questions that she may have. Thanks, Jolene.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. I'm excited to see what you guys have. I get like a sneak peek under the hood.
Yes, a little behind the scenes action. So we're really excited that, we can go through it and ask any questions that you want, because questions that you're thinking other people probably have as well. So let's jump right in.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, so with Fullscript now, we like to say that it represents kind of integrative medicine as a whole, because before you were able to treat your patients direct to patient, which was amazing, sending prescriptions, getting them products, not having to stock it, but you still wanted to be able to have that acute care and be able to provide products right away as they leave the appointment. And now we're supporting the whole of your practice the way that you guys support the whole of your patients. So we're really excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is super exciting. And I'm excited to have, the option to have things in office, but also be able to still continue to ship direct to the patient.
Totally. And you still get access to all the professional grade brands. You don't have to go to two websites. So we are the first platform to have it all in one place. Let's be honest. I mean, I'm an online shopper aficionado, I like to think, and you don't want to have to go to multiple places and mess around trying to find things and log in. So this way it streamlines it for you and gives you more patient time back as well.
Yeah, I'm a chronic cart abandoner. Like I will be in the middle of a store with a physical cart and I'll just decide I don't want to deal with the lines. I just abandon. And it's the same way I find online that if it becomes a hassle of like, now you have to go to this website, now open up this, now sign in here. It's like the two-step sign-in thing will always get me where I'm like, wait, but I thought I had to handle all my business here. So I like the idea of having it all in one place. And I am looking at it right now. Yeah. And it looks like you can just click, another tab and you'll be switching.
Yeah. Absolutely. So when you're in your account, you're able to either go right to Wholesale Orders and go ahead, or you can go to the catalog and browse. And if you're ready to do a prescription to a patient, you just click new prescription, same workflow as before, whereas now you're the shopper. So you're able to purchase, and it is a bit of a shift because you're probably used to logging into Fullscript, seeing that MSRP price, the manufacturer price that your patients would pay, or if you're doing a slight discount. Whereas now, when you're in the catalog and you view products, you are going to see the wholesale price. So this is what you would purchase, and you're able to add it to your cart. So two simple ways to either shop for yourself or have your patients get the products that you want directly. So super easy. Yeah. And the platform is still free. So it's a totally free tool. And even with these additions, it's still a free tool to use.
I'm curious, I'm looking at this. I see you have the MSRP, and that's awesome, just because that makes things so much easier. Are you able to add to cart and fill up your cart on the wholesale side and then toggle over to the patient prescribing side and then go back to your cart and everything's still there?
Absolutely. So whatever you enter into your cart, so let's add these products, for instance. I'm going to add a whole bunch. People who are purchasing for their clinic would probably add a little more eloquently than I'm about to. So you're going to notice that it is going to ask you to accept the MAP agreements as well. So these are the manufacturer agreements that you're going to sell at the price that they discuss. And once I accept this, it will accept them all. And we'll go into a little bit more detail about that after, but just so you see, it will prompt you.
When you say it'll accept them all, is that just for pure encapsulation? So it'll accept them all for pure encapsulations, but do you have to do individual for each one?
No, so there are 5 brands that are separate that you do have to do individually because they have a specific agreement. And then the remaining hundreds of brands, because as you know, we have a pretty wide catalog, you're able to read them all, but you can click accept for all of them with one button. So super quick, easy to do, and super streamlined.
So I'm curious, just looking at the prices here, is this the same as buying direct from the manufacturer?
Absolutely. So the whole price that you pay from the manufacturer is going to be the same wholesale price that you pay from us. So yeah, you're going to see the exact same price and the terms and conditions and things that you would do. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, absolutely. So if we go under the cart, let's take a peek. I want to chat a little bit about shipping. So I'm going to check my cart. I'm able to edit my cart, add and take away different items if I want to. I can remove an entire item or just edit the units. And we do offer free priority shipping on orders over $250. We have standard, priority, and overnight. Yeah, and any heat sensitive items come with cold packs. If you have any concerns about damaged products, quality, you're able to contact our customer support. They are amazing. They're for patients and for practitioners. So you can live chat right away with somebody if you have a question about your order, if you're placing it, you've received it, if it's being shipped. You can connect to a real person. I used to work in customer support. These are real people. So you're able to talk to somebody and get your answers really quickly.
And what about if something's on back order? Like, I know that, like, you know, this year we've seen a lot of things go on back order. For example, is like, can I get an answer from customer service, like an estimate of when things will be back in stock?
Absolutely. So if you have a question about that, there's a product you really want, you can just chat with them. You can email or call as well. Chat is the quickest way. And you're able to give them the name and product, and they can get you a date of when it will be back in stock. And if you can't wait, like let's say you want that product really urgently, you are able to view similar products in the catalog to find, we have a medical team on staff that curates our catalog. So they are able to suggest some similar products for you to order if you need something right away.
So I can actually chat with the customer service, ask them when a product is coming on back order. And if I'm like, that's too long for me to wait, can you give me another product? They will actually recommend a comparable product.
Yeah, they'll give you a few options. You can decide what's best, and you're able to go ahead and get your order done when you need it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I think one of the amazing things about our support team as well is that they are such a group of kind, empathetic people that when you're reaching out, we know that this is people's health, and we take that seriously, and they're there to support. So you can always depend on them for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, so one of the things that I did want to point out as well, and I know we had talked about this in the past, Jolene, is what if you placed a wholesale order and you want to place that order again? So you are able to do that by going to catalog and then wholesale orders. Now, you haven't placed any orders yet, but when you do, it would load that and we'll show what that looks like. And you're able to auto ship an order or order it when you want to, and it's the click of a button to replicate, and you go ahead and place that order. So super simple.
And if you replicate the order, can you then edit it once it's in your cart?
You can. So it will open up your cart and add the products, and then maybe you want to add on a few other things. You're able to customize and add some extra things as well. Absolutely, for sure.
That's great. Yeah. And then once the order ships, is there tracking information sent?
There is. So in app, you're going to be able to see the status. You know, has your package been picked? Has it been shipped? And what's the delivery date? So you are able to see everything in there, and we will send an invoice with your package. So you're able to, check everything and things like that. One question that we do get is, we show the wholesale price here, but you want to know what to sell it at in your practice. Yeah. So to do that, you can click these three little dots and it will show you the retail price.
Okay. Yeah. Which is the same as the MSRP there as well.
Exactly. So retail and MSRP are the same. So they are both. So you can see it. You can also double check, and you can start a prescription. If you add that to your cart, you could also start a prescription right away as well. So a little bit of everything.
And so my staff would be able to log in and see the tracking information in the app. They don't have to go into like multiple websites. Like some places will be like, here's your tracking number. Now go sign into USPS and go sign in this place. And then USPS is like, communication's not our forte. We get packages to you, but not we're not going to talk to you. And so anyone on the team could just log in and see where things are.
And handle that for you. Absolutely. And you can add multiple staff members, as you know. So you can have multiple practitioners and staff members, and the staff will have their own account. So they can go in, manage the orders, and make sure that everything's on track. So you can do it yourself as a practitioner, or you can have your support staff do it as well.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So we briefly touched upon the MAP agreement, and I want to jump in quickly and just show you, where they all live, because we did, click that before. So when you click your emoji or your picture, now there's going to be this wholesale policy area, and that's new because wholesale's new. So I'm going to click, and you're going to notice that there's a whole bunch of really important information here and you're able to go ahead and view. These are the special ones that I mentioned that you do have to accept separately. And then I can also view all the MAP policies here and accept them with a click of a button. So super easy. So you can view all of the and read them over, and we do recommend people read those. If you are in a tax exempt situation, you can also access all of that. So everything that's going to relate to your wholesale stuff lives here. Okay, so the really exciting thing about Fullscript is on your first order, it will automatically apply a 20% discount on the whole order. So once you go ahead and add the items to your cart and go to checkout, you don't even have to add a coupon code or a discount code. It's gonna put that 20% on, so you're able to save on your first order and get started really easily.
That's pretty sweet. I'm like, that's hey, everybody likes a coupon, right? But 20%
Right?
off.
Oh my gosh. Who doesn't love it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm curious if it's like, it seems pretty simple, but is there any way to get confused between the wholesale and the direct to patient?
It's pretty easy to find your way. So if you ever are in your cart, you're going to notice the price is significantly less. And when you're working with a patient, it's going to say their name or have their information, or you're going to have patient in there. When you're ordering wholesale, we kept it as simple as possible. So you're going to see your cart, you are the customer in this situation. So yeah, it's pretty easy to stay on track and make sure that you're not getting confused for sure.
Okay. And then when it, I saw that you have cold packs included at the bottom there. But in terms of like, just making sure things that need to be refrigerated make it on time. Are there like, what kind of guarantees are there about like things making it there on time, if packages get lost, if things are broken? Because we all know those glass bottles love to shatter when you need them most.
Absolutely. So if you have a heat sensitive product in your basket, whether you're a patient or a practitioner, we'll let you know. And we'll say, hey, this is a heat sensitive product, or this can't be out of the fridge for a long time, so that you can get the quicker shipping. The items can be out of the fridge and in transit for a little bit, but if the package does get lost, or it's been a long time that it's in transit and you're worried about the quality of the product, then you can contact our support, get a replacement. It's really easy. Just let us know your order number and we can get that sorted right away, which is good. And wholesale order numbers will have a W on the front, and patient order numbers will have an R on the front. So you're able to differentiate that way too.
Yeah, that's really helpful. And then I'm assuming if a package gets lost or it doesn't arrive, that it'll still get the 2-day shipping and it'll still be free?
Absolutely. We ship it the same way that you've ordered it, and we'll replace it for free if it's lost. Absolutely, for sure. So just let us know. And again, the quickest way is through chat. You can call or email us, but if you're calling, we have less than 90-second wait times, but you might have to wait. And if you email, there could be a bit of a delay. So chat is the best way.
We're like all on our computers. It's how we all see patients now charting. It's so much easier just to send a chat off and then go about your way. Go along your way. That's what I wanted to say.
Totally. And we are mobile friendly. So if you are working from an iPad or your phone, or you're, commuting somewhere and you want to get your order in quickly, you can do it all on your phone. So there's not an app, but it is mobile friendly.
That's awesome. I was actually going to ask that because I find myself doing stuff on my phone, and if there's any practitioners listening to this, then they know that sometimes we're working while we eat our lunch, and I will just be on my phone taking care of stuff. Yeah, we can't always practice what we preach because the patient load is real.
Totally. Oh my gosh, yeah. And the great thing about Fullscript, we try and save you as much time as possible. So we're just really excited to have this be out in the world and have people using it. We also know that there could be some improvements made to it, and we have in-house development. We are a tech company. So if anybody does have feedback about the experience, you'll notice right away, it'll say submit feedback at any time. And we really mean that. If there's a feature you'd like to see, or a brand or something like that, then please click that and give us the feedback. We really do take that feedback and make the platform better. And we can do that because we have in-house development. So yeah.
Yeah, all the best tech companies do.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a tool for practitioners. So, if I like something, it doesn't really matter because I'm not using it every day, but you guys are the ones that need to use it. So we want to make sure it's something that is helpful. So yeah, please, any feedback would be amazing.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I'm excited. I'm excited to poke around and see what you guys have.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to try it out and place an order and get a feel for it. And if anybody does have any questions or they want to know how this works for their account or you want to sign up for accounts, we'll have all that information for you to get started. So thank you so much for your time, Jolene. This was really
Can I
great.
ask one more question?
Of course, yeah.
Where do you ship and where do you not ship?
Okay, so we ship all in the US. We do ship to Puerto Rico, Alaska, and Hawaii. The shipping times will be a little bit longer to Hawaii and Puerto Rico, but we do ship there. And we ship all over the continental United States. And our warehouses are in Phoenix, Arizona, and Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So it's east and west. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I was curious about that because a lot of companies will say, well, we don't ship to U.S. territories or we won't ship to Hawaii. I assumed all over the U.S. like every state, but it's just good to know that, especially so that my staff can just put together an SOP and be able to share that with patients.
Totally. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we do ship to Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and Alaska. And you still can get the quicker shipping, but it does add a few days. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for answering my extra questions that I had there outside what you wanted to show me.
Well, thank you for taking the time. Again, if anybody has any questions, reach out to us. We're here to help. Sign up for an account if you don't use us already and get that 20% off on your first order. And we can't wait to welcome you to the Fullscript family. So enjoy your day, everybody. Thanks, Jolene.
Thank you.